Last beat. Race 1 on Sunday, race 6 for the Regatta. You're gonna see the main's gonna change a little from 2 blocked to not quite 2 blocked, but very little adjustment in this. You gotta keep the power on the main. You can't see how he's actually completely 2 blocked. So the looser you can get the Traveler, the more on the center line you can get your boom, but you run the risk of not having enough Traveler. So if it gets windier, you have a problem. You can't turn the main tight enough. So, but it looks like they're good too. See how the mains aren't changing hardly at all. As soon as you let the main out, the leech twists way out. 1 inch on the main sheet is 4 inches of twist on the top pattern. See that? 2 blocked. I don't think our guys are this good on their Travelers yet. Here comes Mercy in 11th. Excellent race so far. Hopefully she goes around the left one. And she had a little bit of a gain on this guy and a gain on Tommy. Tommy's gaining it back now, but I don't care. She just wants to really get it put away clean. Yeah, Tommy, nope, didn't gain. Oh, she's coming around this one. Okay. Same one she went around last time, so she probably was happy with that. So Tommy's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Stella's gonna be here in about 18. A little bit of a loss on the run. I think port tack looks a little bit lifted compared to the last time. Yeah, I think port tack's a little lifted compared to the last time we came around this stuff. Race 2 on Sunday, and they have moved the mark left. So I didn't know this, but it looks as if the wind has shifted back to the left a little. When I saw the last head to wind check, looked like the pin was favored a little bit. Let's see. We're looking for the good sailors. If you see a lot of good sailors at either end, that indicates the side of the course they probably want to go to. Yeah, I see a couple really good sailors over here. So I think these guys are still hunting for the right. BCYC6, 8914, 5409. These are all top 6 in the Regatta boats, except for 8914. I think he has a couple OCSs, but he is a good sailor. He's had a couple of really good races. Yeah, so it looks like all our guys are trying to go up at the pin. I mean, at the committee boat. I can't tell by the angle. I know in the first race the line was 1 degree to the pin, was my reading, using my phone compass. Here's Mercy with the bang on pretty hard here. Mercy had a really good race. They had a spinnaker twist on the last beat. They dropped from 11th to 18th, unfortunately. Their spinnaker twisted around their jib sheet. They did that nice early takedown. And it backfired on them because while their jib was luffing, the spinnaker got twisted around one of the jib sheets. Look how aggressive 24 does his bites to windward. Look at that. He's trying to get as close to 8655 as he can. Oh, that's 2 of our guys. Darn it. Ah. Race 2 on Sunday, you will know and remember it got light and left. I wonder what side paid. I don't have any idea. I just hung out down here. Now watch how solid their spinnakers look. They look like they're reaching quite a bit. And and you'll see their mass moving around a little bit. Jibs are just out, pretty much completely loose, just barely cleated. Second race on Sunday, and long course, second beat here. These folks are in the top 3, I think, this boat, and you're gonna see current is going out a little, I think. And just stay right on the wind, right on the wind. The mark is right here. You build your confidence over time to sail this boat this flat and just this calmly, and just keeping the boat right on the wind here. The leader is right there in total clear wind trucking. And then her competition is slightly headed compared to her in second place right there. I think she's ahead of that boat. So I think she's second. Here we go. Yep. This guy's in probably 4th. So the goal is to try to get the boat to head up slow, tiller over slow, 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 right to the tank, hold it there, then flat, and tiller straight. One of our big goals is downwind speed. It's going to take a little time to really get our coordination down like we were talking about. She just lowered the topping lift just a little. These guys have their poles pretty high. She just lowered it to 2 inches or so because it was so light. She's still adjusting it. Yep, okay. But generally we'll get good at, I think we're going to start sailing with our poles a little higher downwind. And again, I thought yesterday I saw people really heel into leeward, and today everybody in the lead seems to be really flat. So that's what I think we should be working on. Rocking the boat to windward a little to keep the spinnaker out from behind the mainsail. Last run of race 7, and you can see the leaders haven't jibed and they're laying the marks easy. Now this was not a big, this didn't happen, it literally happened as everybody came around the marks. But there's a lot on your checklist, and one is to look at the fleet ahead of you, and you'd have actually seen people almost on a beam reach after the weather mark. It was a humongous lefty. Normally we would have seen that on the upwind leg with boats coming in on big lefties from the left, but everybody's afraid of the left side. So there was no boats coming in on big lefty. Had somebody gone left on that beat, they probably would have killed, because it was 3 knots windier, and you can see these guys came around on starboard. They laid, it was such a big wind shift, they laid the gates without any jibes at all. So unfortunately some people decided to do jibe sets up there, and that was not a smart move in this case. Race 3 on Sunday, only an I flag up. Pretty amazing. We've had no general recalls. That is very unusual for this fleet. I think the last start should have been a general recall. I think he only got 4, and there was 11 boats at least over, from what I heard around the conversation. The couple coaches is, yeah, looked like more than 4 over. But, you know, I respect the race committee. We're trying to get races off, so I'm not complaining. I'm trying to find my 24 guy. There he is. Watch how he does this, man. He just... And the crew just does the jib. See, they're just gaining height as hard as they can. And then he backwinds the jib to pull the bow back down. Now he's going to accelerate and try to move forward because he stalled a little. Some people might think there's a general recall now. I think I heard, we're going to have to listen to that video. I think I heard 3 sound signals total. I heard the start, a sound signal. There you go. He's doing a good job. He's getting 3, 4, 5 boats each race. So, yeah, Bella, she got her game plan. Started the boat, and then she's going to head right here pretty soon. We made a lot of progress with Bella and Sophia before the race here on how to get the boat set up right with the vang and how to hike. Ah, I love it when they make a game plan and it works. See spinnaker perfection, no luffing at all on any of these guys. And it's a little bit of steering too. It's not just the trimmer. That's the mistake people make. They think the spinnaker's not flying, it's the trimmer's fault. But these skippers know how to power the spinnaker up, kind of like they power the jib up upwind by steering to the jib properly. He just keeps it heeled to leeward the whole time. Tommy around the top 15 again, every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's 14th right now if he lays the mark. He's just right around 13, 14 every time. And, oh, Lena having her best race. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, here's Mercy in the red, green, and yellow. If I was Mercy, I would be trying to work this puff low. She's just sailing herself right up underneath 8748. The marks are down. Yeah, I think somebody back here has to have the guts to just go straight at the mark. I mean, look where they are, and the mark is there. So everybody is really high. Little lighter for the leeward mark at the end of the triangle. There's Tommy right here, coming around 11. Good gain on the boats behind. Now they're getting out upwind. You're going to start to probably see a couple trappers, but this is pretty much full hike. Back to the first beat wind and people trapping, and then he'll pull the main in. Okay, wow, he's sticking with quite a bit of twist. Maybe it's windier than I thought.